Hello world, my name is TAO and I welcome you to my show, Moments with TAO. Yes, so I'm so excited to be back here again after my first episode, and today I actually want to talk about some personal things, which is 5 life lessons I learned as a single mother. I know this will come as a surprise to so many people, but this is me coming out to talk about my single motherhood journey. It's not something I wished for. It's not something I wanted, but it happened, and I've been on this journey. So far I've learned some things, and I felt I should share. So I believe I would be talking. One or two people would learn from this. I actually don't want to talk about how I got into this single motherhood journey, but I just want to talk about 5 life lessons I've learned as a single mother. And hey, I'm open to love. I'm not I still believe in the institution of marriage. I still believe in love. But so far I'm living my life. Okay, so let's go to the business of today, which is 5 lessons of life lessons I've learned as a single mother. So number 1 is no self-guilt. Trust me, as the number 1 life lessons I learned on this journey as a single mom is to take off the self-guilt, and I stop asking myself the why questions. For a long time I was always questioning myself, why did this happen to me? Why and I realized that asking these questions gets you more depressed. Asking these questions make you more sad. So I stopped. I stopped, and trust me, when I stopped, I realized that I experienced progress. I experienced peace of mind, especially when there's a child or there are children involved. You just have to be strong for them. And I believe that for you to be strong for them, you have to be at peace with yourself. You can't be strong for anyone if you are not at peace with yourself. So for you to be strong for them, you have to be at peace with yourself. So this is one lesson I've learned, that this is one lesson I've learned, that for you to be strong for others, first you have to work on yourself. You have to be strong for yourself. So number 2 lesson is that I learned. This has actually helped me. I believe every gender should work. It's my opinion though, but I'm not forcing it on anyone, but I strongly support the motion that as a woman you should be financially independent. I'm not saying but you should be doing something. I shout out to full housewives. Shout out to women who have to stop work to take care of their kids. Shout out to them. But I just feel as a woman, you should be doing something. And thank God for social media now. Thank God for the online presence. You can be at home and, still be an entrepreneur. You can be at home and still be making money. So don't just stay idle. That's my point. Don't stay idle. Do something. I was able to make the decision I made because I am working. I earn salary, I make money for myself, and I don't have to, be dependent on fine. My husband. You guys work together to make the home interesting, to make the home work. But then I just feel that every woman should also, do something, provide. We are seen as a demand support system, so you should be able to be this support system all around. So please, that's one lesson I've actually learned, that I just have to work. So the summary of this all is that empower yourself, invest in self-development, even as married women, trust me, we are meant to be helpers and support the home. So I mean, I've learned that you can never do wrong by empowering yourself and also investing in self-development. Then number 3 lesson that I learned is that the act of forgiveness. Yes, trust me, this is very, very, very important. I left my marriage with so much anger, with so much hatred in my heart. And one thing I realized was that when you have all hate and anger in your life, it will look as if your life is stagnant. Like there's so much fear in you. Trust me, there's so much fear in you, and it also affects the way you're raising your children or your child. I know what we experienced was bad, what we went through. You can't tell it all, but I realized that the moment I said it in my heart that okay, I want to let this go, I want to let this anger go, I want to let this hatred go, I started experiencing that peace of mind. I can plan, I can make some decisions that, and another thing is you don't even know when you start cursing in front of these children, which is not right. You left a toxic relationship and you don't want to raise toxic children. So for you to be able to do that, you have to do it in love. You have to do it in love. You don't have to do it in hatred. You don't have to do it in anger. So, I mean, I learned that you just have to forgive. Fine, I don't know the extent of the abuse. I don't know the extent of, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not forcing it, but this is what I've learned, and it worked for me. So that's why I'm sharing this. I mean, you just have to find it in your heart. Find it in your heart to forgive. Except maybe, I don't know, if it's a matter of life and death. Even at then, everyone said, there's this Lord's Prayer that said, forgive us as, we forgive others. I mean, God actually believe you when you want to give your life to Christ. You hear our pastors say something like, no matter what you've done, Christ will still forgive you. No matter how bad the sin is, God will still forgive you. So I took that to heart, and I'm like, well, no matter what, I just have to let this go, and let's find a way to co-parent peacefully. Let's find a way to raise this boy up in the way of so in the way of God, in a responsible way, because I don't want to raise an irresponsible son. So I want to raise a stable son. I want to raise a responsible son. So in order for me to do this, I just have to let go of all hatred, all anger in my life. So this is one lesson I held on to, and it's so dear to me. Then number 4 is save. Anybody that's very close to me, we know that I say this I preach this every time. It's no matter how much you earn, no matter how little, no matter how, just try as much as possible to, set aside something. I say this because it actually helped me when I made my decision to leave, because I looked at what I've saved so far and I'm like, okay, with this little thing, I should be able to start afresh. I should be able to, because, when my peace of mind is involved, when I couldn't take it any longer, I just felt, the best thing is for me to leave. And if I want to leave, I should be able to, have something to start afresh, So when I looked at what I've saved up so far, I mean, that still gave me that confidence that, okay, I can move on. I can, start from somewhere. I might not be where I want to be, but then it's actually, let me just put it this way. My savings saved me. True. My savings, I don't want to go into, details, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is I was able to take the decision I took because my savings saved me. So that's one of the lessons I learned on this journey as a single mother. No matter how bad, no matter how tough, I still try to put something. No matter how little, I still try to put something. I have a piggy bank. My son has a piggy bank. No matter how little, I just try to put something aside. And trust me, it has actually helped me in difficult situations. It actually helped me in a situation where man, this month is so tight for me. I can actually go back and, withdraw something that would, keep body and soul together till I get my next pay. So or maybe I want to, start up something. So it's one lesson I've learned so far. And number 5 is I learned that this life no balance. Trust me. I don't know how else to put this, but this life, where we did so, balance. But for everything, let's be grateful for each day, and let's work towards becoming a better version of what you were today. So like I said earlier when I started the show, I'm still open to love. I believe that there are still good marriages and relationships out there. So I don't compare my life with anybody. I don't compare my life with she's still no. I don't compare my life with anybody. I just try to be open. I try to be open, and I live with love in my heart. No hatred, no envy, nothing. I'm just looking forward to a better life. Looking forward to a better future with my son and all. And God says so, then another opportunity at marriage. So I don't compare myself with anybody. Please don't, because the more you do that, the more depressed you get. So just focus on yourself, empower yourself, build up on self-development. And another thing is just keep your dignity, because the way it is now, when a man hears that she's a single mom, the next thing is in their brain is they want to sleep with you. So try as much as possible to keep your dignity. God help us. Okay, that's all for today. But before I say bye, I actually want to I want to give shout out to my support system. I mean, this journey wouldn't have been easy without my support system. There are people out there that have actually helped me in this my journey as a single mother. There are people out there that have been my pillar, my rock. It's not easy. Trust me, when you see help, embrace it. When you see help, embrace it, because I mean, you can't. Truth is, you can't do it all alone. We need this support system one way or the other. So shout out to my siblings. I mean, you guys are the best, like best. You are the best siblings in the whole wide world. Thank you for all you do for King and I. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you all. And to my bestie, Liz baby, thank you so much, my love. Thank you for being that shoulder I can cry on, lean on. Thank you for being that friend I can cry with, laugh with. Thank you for the hard vibes. Thank you for all the surprises. Thank you so much for making my life so easy. And to my Yalaje one of London, Lagos, you know how I do it, how I call it. My Yalaje one, my Yapo day, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You don't know how much I really appreciate your friendship, Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. To my big babies, Damilare, Damilola. I mean, you guys are the best. Thank you for all you do for King. Thank you for all you do for me. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you so much. And to my Love Circle family. Yeah. You guys are the best. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the fellowship we do. You don't know how much this fellowship means to me. It actually means a lot. It's a great support system for me. And thank you for the words of encouragement that we hear every Saturday. You guys are the best. So before I go, I want you all to follow me on my Instagram page. Is at Tinu Ade Oyekon. Tinu Ade Oyekon. Help to share my link. You might be helping someone out there, and trust me, I'll also be sharing more on my single motherhood journey, and I hope to find the right person too, and I'm open to love. God help me. Okay, before I go, let me leave you with this number.
More music on trendybeats.com.
Everything you put your hand go walk. Your name go open doors. You self go be a boss. man.